Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we're here back on an episode of our NASCAR Heat 5 career mode, and today we have hit episode number 60. Continue to look for that Cup Series championship. Of course, we have a Xfinity and Truck Series championship from previous season, so we're looking to continue the Cup win. Stats looking pretty good here, honestly. We don't normally look at the stats, but in this career mode in general, 133 total races, 62 wins. Two championships, of course, one Xfinity and one Truck championship. It doesn't show all the stats, which is kind of frustrating, but that's fine. All right, the standings, of course, is the final race for the Xfinity Series. We're not going to do that, though. Switch to other series here. We go to Cup Series, and we go to Richmond. Of course, we already won Darlington in the last episode, so we're going to simulate this race for the Xfinity Series. We made the Xfinity Series playoffs. We haven't done every single race. That's kind of just us doing it for fun. Race different tracks that we like to race, that sort of thing. All right. The Cup Series. Let's go. Richmond it is. Shout out to them for changing the round of 16 color and design to match, of course, the Cup Series. They made it a box starting in 2020, not a rectangle thing. It's also not green because that's a monster. If we look at the Xfinity Series, it's definitely not as good. We're only going to pick one of these three tracks to race. Same here, one of these three tracks, and then go to finish. So we're only doing 3 more Xfinity races in this series. Cup, though, we have Richmond, Bristol, Las Vegas. Kind of trying to get a feel for what I may have to race today, because I'm doing multiple recordings, so I typically do here. So let's see, what car do we want to go with? Let's just go with a regular DeWalt car when we head to Richmond. Richmond is a track that I really did struggle at for a while. I mean, the win percentage isn't great, it's still 23%, but recently we've jumped to 5 wins at Richmond. It's definitely not the worst. There's definitely a few tracks in there that are significantly worse than none worse than Pocono. 0 across all 3 series. Versus 5 wins are across all 3 NASCAR series. I have Richmond. There's only 1 Cup win. 3 of those are from the Xfinity Series. Of course, the Xfinity Series is what I typically race the most. Just because that's in this series, it's in. There's the main series everybody. And it also is one of the 3 national series that it has. So, Emma and I do our triple national series on Xfinity races. So, Xfinity is pretty much the series that you see every single week on the channel here. To be the most.
Coming to the green, driver. Almost ready.
So, let's go here. Let's see what we can do at Richmond. Of course, this is the second race in the round of 16. We're already on to the round of 12 with our brilliant win at Darlington. We make some moves here. Maybe advance the you might notice some new paint schemes in the field, just because the last few episodes I've done, especially noticeable at Darlington, where there are also some throwback schemes, didn't really have that. The issue is, for whatever reason, the extended storage, which is an external hard drive that I used to use when I put PlayStation 4. Obviously, that plugs into your PlayStation 5 usable. NASCAR E5 is not a PlayStation 5, it's a PlayStation 4. So, the storage, though, for whatever reason, doesn't just said I'm good. Genuinely. Like, it just doesn't connect. So, my data, let me see, DLCs and stuff, it's all saved on the hard drive. So, I went in and downloaded it to the actual system now. So, hopefully, some of these races use some different schemes, some of this AI questions. They weren't there. We also have Tony Stewart back as this water audio. So I noticed it more in the YouTube championship, for whatever reason. That I would like hear this water audio. So that's good. And also, when we do the Triple National Series, you might see a few more. And you probably should see a few more looking when we have shorts from Emily's perspective. I was able to download her system. I thought it was. I'm not sure. But she has it now, so she'll have some more cars as well. So we're good with that. Stage 1 here is kind of flown by, honestly. Very quick race, very quick stage here, average, for sure. Already on to that. Honestly, the car is definitely starting to give up tire wear a little bit here. But we're still doing what we gotta do. Car definitely wants to run up the hill a little bit, but it's fine. Car isn't running perfectly in the corner there anymore, that's for sure, but make it work through these corners no matter what. And there we go. We will take every single point we can earn. Beneficial, because that is one more point that we will start the next round, probably in 2 episodes, or next episode, probably. Because we'll probably do Xfinity at Bristol today, and then
Have a good day. Have a good day.
Next episode we'll probably do Cup at Bristol and Cup at Las Vegas, the first race. Pretty sure, so we should do Las Vegas and Bristol next episode. Cup. Again, having like tracks that I'm good at as an opening race in each round is honestly slightly beneficial. Or no, Bristol is the closing race this round, so never mind. We're gonna start with Las Vegas. The round of 12 does feature Charlotte. Good, pretty good. 17 laps in this stage compared to 9 first. That's a big difference for sure. Bush pulling up on us here. Let him do his thing. Let him hook behind us.
Nobody out back.
And if I can that would be careful with that box for sure. You just run a wheel over it, honestly, like it happens. It's just one of those tracks to be careful with that on. You don't have a situation like I had at Phoenix in the Championship Series. Final episode of season number 2, going for the championship. A slight error. Leaving the box there in almost final race. Fortunately, I was able to recover. I went 2 laps down. I was able to recover because it was the end of stage 2 when it happened. So I got 1 lap back because I was only 2 laps down. Drove up to about 17th, got another caution. So to get back on the lap, pit for new tires. I was waiting for extra tires on the roads. Drove from last to second. So then there was 1 caution that helped launch everybody up. Again, from last to second in that race. It's actually the race where I won the championship. That's track was fun. But this week is, of course, the first episode of season number 3. So I will go for the championship in that. Or I'm looking to go for the championship. Emily Jonathan will win the first championship. I'm looking to get a 3 in that series. Potentially, final season of this NASCAR 85 version of that series. We may do a 4th season. It depends on the ending date of that compared to the release date of NASCAR 25. So we're trying to get this series done here. I really gotta go win this Cup championship because there isn't really a chance to run it back. There's not a chance to run it back. Tire wear definitely kicking in here, but as we lap some of these AI here, Jimmy Hill, Chad Finch in first 2, go a lap down. We are cutting through here quite nicely. Doing what we gotta do. Justin Haley up next. We get Haley entry.
Still there, clear all around.
Brennick on next, alright. Good move there. And Ross Chastain next up. And then Eric Almirola. And some guy. Alright, Chastain, Almirola, was it Cody Ware? I couldn't see what car number it was.
Just a couple more turns, 2 more, 2 to go.
We get Almirola here. And then we get Corey LaJoy next. We should be able to get to him. And lap. I don't know if we'll get to Chris Buescher, the next car up. Potentially. We're running quick, but I mean, Hamlin's not far behind. It's only 1.7. So a slight mistake. Hamlin on us. So we do get Buescher. These AI cars. Hamlin definitely got slowed up there a little bit. 2.5. He lost a lot now.
Way to go, driver.
Definitely got slowed down by something. Kyle Busch fell back 6th. Second next to this.
Have a good day.
This is my Red Bull Summer Edition.
Go, go, go.
White Peach. Let's go 20 laps here.
20 more laps, no mistake. Still there, all clear.
first lap or two is when the AI cars behind are super, super strong. It seems like. That's when they really make a run of us. Kyle Busch did last time. Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, both here trying to make a run of us this time. Brad Keselowski not far behind. You gotta hold him off for like another 2 or 3 laps here, and should be able to start driving away. But never as easy as it seems to speed away. Hamlin's starting to fall back. Chase Elliott with a not great exit of that corner. Still right on us though. If we slide up this track, he will be here. Chase Elliott getting to the inside. We are not going to be able to take our normal line to the corner. First time all race we've been challenged for the lead. We have led every single lap in this race. Lap 36, 52. Chase Elliott does pass us. At the line though, is he going to lead it? He does. Chase Elliott does lead a lap. He went to the outside though, that's kind of where he was stuck. Able to get back by him quite easily. He went high in turn 3 and 4, and that got him the lap lead, but it affected his run through the lap and into this turn. But we were able to take the leads. And you want to be on the bottom of the Richmond. To protect that bottom really, really, really matters. That is the caution. See how many laps we're going to have to go here. Just 20 on the last restart. We're at about 5 or 6 there. Let's do a restart though on not fresh tires. It's our worn tires. First restart we've had with worn tires here at Richmond. Each start has obviously been the initial race start and the start of the beginning of stage 2. And of course, that is the thing that like we haven't done. So you see how the AI do, how we do. Definitely yapped Hamlin and Elliott a little bit better than I did previously during the start. But that doesn't mean that we have this thing locked down. Just for whatever reason, Richmond went from a track that I could not figure out to a track that I just am locked in at. It's one that recently was in a weird shift. Richmond was the track that took literally the longest of all the tracks that I have wins at to get a win. It was the most recent track that I earned my first win at, which was not that long ago. Maybe 6, 8, 10 months, something like that. I don't remember when I sat down and said I'm trying to win this track. But something in that range. It hasn't been that long since we got that first truck win. And then win a Grand Xfinity win. We still only have 1 Cup win. But I believe that was from this series. And again, we kind of started locking in here, winning some of these Richmond races. Triple National Series, whatever episode that was recently in. I don't believe it was last week's episode it was in. I think this week is not in this one. I'm trying to think of when the recordings go out, correlation to what does that mean. One of the recent episodes, though, locked in there. The WCW Championship Series, there was one that I really could have gotten one of those wins at. When I had some contacts, I think going for the leader, going for like second or something, caused me to spin to the inside wall in the back straight. So, again, it's one of those things that whatever reason, Richmond has become a track that I can now just lock in and go for some odd reason. I don't really know why, but what we can do. 4 laps to go here at Richmond. Denny Hamlin, the closest challenger, half a second behind Chase Elliott, another second behind him. Hamlin is threatening. He is fast. Of course, he is a track that Denny Hamlin is very, very good. That makes sense to me. His AI is very good at this track. Denny Hamlin is always a threat to win. Two laps to go. Sliding off the corner just a little bit there. Be careful the car does not go around as we go to the final lap of the race here. Hamlin fell back a little bit there. Contact with Timmy Hill. Only contact we've had with any car all race there on the last lap, passing the lap car. We'll lead off that corner quite nicely. Let's run through this corner, do what we gotta do. I believe we led 51 of 52 laps. I believe we did. Let's see what the stats at the end show. Absolutely dominant. We don't typically do burnouts, but that was a dominant race, so I'll do a burnout there for that one. What a race win that was. As Max Verstappen would say, that was simply lovely. That was not the way the car was supposed to turn. I should just say into the wall the wrong way. Oh, alright, look at that. 13 playoff points again, dominating Darlington. I believe we won one stage there. Kevin Harvick got a stage with Matt McDowell. Matt Kenseth, Michael McDowell, Alex Bowman, and Ryan Blaney. Currently the drivers at the cut line going to Bristol, which we, of course, will do in the next episode of the Cup Series. Denny Hamlin, the fastest lap, not surprising. He was definitely quick there towards the later stages. 51 of 52 laps led. The only lap we didn't leave was that one lap that Chase Elliott got to the inside and took the high side. He was able to barely nose ahead of us. Chase Elliott led 1, we led 51. Absolutely dominant performance at Richmond. All right, Xfinity Series heads to Bristol. And this is something that is going to be interesting. We do basically have to win the tracks that we enter. Because only doing one per series. Or one per round, basically. So, Richmond moving up the list. There's definitely a lot of tracks that have less wins out than Richmond and NASCAR Heat 5. Las Vegas, Road America, Texas, Charlotte, Auto Club, Dover, Kansas, Michigan, Indianapolis, and Pocono. Pocono, yeah. Definitely interesting to see a track like Richmond move up that list, because it is one that I have struggled at. Going to Bristol, which I have a 66%. So that's when I'm not as willing to necessarily. Bristol's one that always seems to go well for me. The only time that it doesn't really seem to go as well for me is when we do the racing with Emily. Triple National Series. She's very, very good at Bristol. So got a little bit of competition there. And of course, same we do the Epiccw Championship Series. course, Emily's good at this track, like you said, and Jonathan's also pretty good at Bristol. So all of us are good at Bristol, so they definitely give me a little challenge in that. It's my 31st Bristol race. I have 120 that I've entered in this game. All right.
Be smooth out here. Have a good day. Be ready.
One of the final 3 Xfinity races in career mode.
All clear. Got one outside now. All the way up. Get up.
For the final 3. Let's go win this thing. We have to pick in the next round if we're doing Charlotte Roval or Talladega. I'm not sure which one yet I'm gonna pick. I'm leaning Charlotte Roval. But we will see. We are in a bit of a recording session today, so hopefully we keep the momentum up. Just because today is like the first time since like early October I've had a day off from work that Emily's had to work. So obviously she was looking to get a job for a while. I don't know if we were talking about it. She was looking to get a job. She didn't have a job for a winter there. So looking to find something. And she finally has. Today wasn't even supposed to be the day off before. I had a dentist appointment scheduled. And at work, they didn't give me the day off. Dentist appointment. So I was like, all right, let's shoot my dentist appointment. It's scheduled. So I submitted the day off. Just you're saying submitted. And then right after I had the appointment changed, it did take me off the schedule for my day off. So I got the day off without the appointment. So Emily's also going to take it off. But they didn't do the same for her. So she has 4 hours of work, so it's not great. It's 4 hours. But big recording session. And we like to hang out and try to spend our time together. And I'm going to go start recording for 4 hours. So nice to have a day off where I can just kind of lock in here while she's not home and really just focus on recording some content. So we're doing like 5 videos, and when she gets home, we're gonna do our Triple National Series video, and then it's Tuesday, which means our group videos. Jonathan and Planet Park, NASCAR 5 series. I believe a couple of times videos out. What came out? I'm not pitting good on the stage. Technically, probably should have pit, but.
Alright, be smart out there. Going green. Almost ready.
Yeah, so we're doing episode 60, 61, 62. 2 other random games. And I'm recording Triple National Series Emily, and then recording ARC and Epiccw Championship. Jonathan Wayne and Emily. So. Big day. A lot of content. 8 videos in a day. Plus scheduling since I've already scheduled some shorts. I've got to schedule some. I'm going to ask for 2005 videos. I'm going to schedule some of Land's Trick Human videos. And we also have some Golf with Friends clips that I'm going to put on TikTok and see from our live stream back in February. that's kind of what we started doing. So on TikTok, there would be kind of a few random clips. So we kind of did some content from Emily's point of view. I believe there might be Jonathan's point of view for friends, I'm not sure. But Emily screen recorded them from her PlayStation and uploaded them to YouTube, and just somehow never got uploaded. Got busy with a bunch of other content that kind of got forgotten on a folder on her desktop. So I was like, we should definitely get back into putting content on TikTok. It's a place that I don't really like. I think it's whack, but it's a place that to build our brand, which we're trying to do, so that way we don't have to go and work at stores and not like our life. Places full of negativity all the time. So we don't want to do this. We're trying to build this brand to be successful with many different avenues that we want to follow. So we can have another place to view our content that is not normal. So, stage win there, I believe Josh Wiggs. I slightly hit him there. Didn't really hit him hard. I'm really surprised he actually went into the wall. That was probably run up caution.
Have a good day.
Yeah, that's kind of that. So any avenue we have to kind of build up this brand, obviously I'm just getting on that doing. We have a lot of ideas, things that we would like to do and achieve that are part of our overall goals. So any way that we can get our content out there, get our brand name out there, is what we're trying to do. So why not post some stuff on there? This is definitely not going to run. I can already tell. These tires are getting cold. Sliding the whip track, we are still significantly ahead. But it is not going to go well here. Because again, we haven't pulled out as big of a gap. We are catching the lap cars. But 14 laps. We do have enough laps of fuel. But does that tire have enough? That's the real question. Is the tire have the laps to go? 13 laps, 14 laps of fuel again, you're fine. But that tire, that right front, has gone from 42 to 39 in that one lap. Let's see if it drops down more here. A few there's a few slower cars here. They're going to be a little bit harder to pass. Really on that tire. I got to be careful about getting by these guys for sure. Check to the inside there. We're going to the outside. A lot of contact. They'd run down the straight there. Car just wants to take off. Austin Hill will pass him. Get by Jeremy Clements. 10 to go. It feels like it almost gets a light at the front when you come on exits. How bad the grip is. This is the opening playoff race for the Xfinity Series. So we're trying to win our way into the round of 8. 8 laps to go here. Again, failure to win this would mean essentially elimination. Actually over. We're only 18 points above the cut line. It's not like we did a lot of races and not much points. Because again, it was just me doing races that I enjoyed. If we won a race, we had less than us.
All clear, no pressure from behind. All clear.
Kind of tried to do like Cup drivers do and just run a part-time schedule. Of course, games are going to have it set up where you can just say, I just want to run a part-time schedule.
Stay to your right.
Our rival Cindric, we're going to get by him. Tires, not great. 5 laps to go. The good news is if there is a caution for any reason, we can pit and get fresh tires. We pass so many cars. Considering we have a lap up to 4th there, we've passed Hemrick. Briscoe's up there on the bottom lane going into his turn right now. It's Allgaier who's 3rd.
Clear left. All right, I need plenty of more laps from you. Outside by himself. Clear right.
2 laps. Briscoe here in 2nd. You're behind Austin Hill. Pushing him through the corner. We did pass Briscoe. So everybody's lap. It doesn't matter anymore anyways if there's a caution. The race is over. Fuel we're running out on this tire is going to be shit at the end of this. But there you go. We did it. We spun at the line. That shit was just ready to go. Oh my god. We won that though. No pit stops. I don't really know how we did. Just kind of managed up the corner. If that was a Cup car, I think I would have seen it. Fair, because that just got a little bit more power. Because this thing wanted to go, so. That, of course, is us advancing into the 2nd round. We should have led every single lap, I believe. 41. I believe there was 41 laps of that race. So with that, that Bristol win puts us at our 6th Xfinity Bristol win and a 67% win rate. 6 Bristol wins in Cup and Xfinity, 9 in the Truck Series, giving us 21 Bristol wins now, 31 starts. The best overall series for me is Cup, 7 wins and 6 starts. And in the next episode, we're going to go and make that 8 starts. So we'll see you guys then.